Hello again.
Hello.
Oh, we've upgraded.
Oh shit.
We turned yours off.
Maybe. It seems to be flashing.
We have Christmas microphones. Mine's kind of here,
There we are.
hidden away. Showing off.
I'm holding mine.
Yeah, she's cooler than me. I can't be bothered with all
Hello.
that. We are off the back of a good Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh,
Yeah.
so red.
Okay. I think you look beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, no probs. Get one in early.
Yes.
What did you get for Christmas then?
For Christmas, I had a lot of money from people for Christmas. And off Dave, I had these
Amazeballs.
with a tripod.
Yeah, don't like to brag.
I had a harmonica. I got it. Oh, sugar.
Yeah, you got the harmonica, didn't you?
I got my harmonica. I got some colouring books because I love to colour. My ring's upstairs.
That's okay.
Down.
Want to borrow one?
No.
They're fat for you, this one.
I had a Harry Styles book.
You got some good stuff, actually. What was your favourite, though? Like, what was the best present you got? Oh, it doesn't have to be from me.
The harmonica.
It was the best one. Yeah,
Yes.
because of the plan.
Because of the top secret plan. What was your favourite?
I think mine is going to sound quite like underwhelming, right? Because considering I did get given all sorts of things like trip away, glasses, stuff like that. But my favourite was the hoodie. I got given the most comfy hoodie and joggers actually. But I got the most comfy lounging clothes ever. I'm not actually wearing either of them now because it's far too warm in this house because, you know, the heating has to be on. But yeah, it is great. They are literally...
And that's your new top, though.
Yeah, it is. It's quite cool, isn't it? Best cat dad ever.
I'm just eating Cadbury Robins.
It sums me and Dexter up quite nicely. So yeah, my favourite thing was the more cosy side of stuff. But impressive-wise, like, I'd say glasses, trip and stuff like that. And I had a cool necklace as well with a king.
For me.
Something branded. There you go. So yeah, some wicked stuff, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a good Christmas.
We had a good Christmas Day meal.
Yes, we cooked Christmas dinner for the first time.
How many people?
It was like 11.
Was that 11 in all, was it?
I can't even remember really, but...
It was a lot of people though, wasn't it? Like, we haven't got the world's biggest house. It's decent size, but it's not the world's biggest house. So to have suddenly had like 11 people, all for my family as well. So it's like Big Steve and stuff in it, you know, like, you know, personalities as well. So it was full.
Yes.
So we loved it. Do you know, the one thing is it wasn't stressful. Everyone said it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. But I loved it. I thought it was just fun, man. Like,
yeah, I would do it again.
I don't know what everyone's issue is. I love my mic. I do not know what everyone's issue is with like Christmas Day making lunch.
But that's because we work well together. So like Christmas Eve, we did a lot of the prep. So I made the cheesecake, we chopped all the veg, did the meat, stuff like that. So that took a lot of pressure off the morning itself.
Yeah.
I think that helped.
And we
did smell chorizo.
Really?
Sidebar, I hate chorizo with a passion. I hate it. The taste, the smell, the texture, all of it's absolutely disgusting.
And I love it.
And Chris bought a pack and it just...
I had it with my crackers and cheese for lunch.
Every time I open the fridge, it's just bombardment with disgusting chorizo smell.
Oh, it's lush. I love it. I absolutely love it. What's wrong with chorizo?
It's just disgusting.
Because it's not just the pork thing, is it? It's
the smell.
Yeah, you don't like the smell.
It's horrible. So yeah, back to Christmas Day. So did all that, had a lovely time with Chris's family. Popped round to Auntie Stacey's to see all my family. That was lovely.
Yeah, that was great fun. We had a sing song, didn't we?
Yeah, basically, it's a little known thing that I am the karaoke diva of my family. So if there's a microphone, best believe I'm hopping on it.
And I, of course, love. But actually, that's not fair.
You don't love karaoke.
I hate karaoke because obviously, singing in a band, people think, oh, you'll sing, you'll do this, you'll do that. The reality is, I don't want to be going for karaoke like I'm at a gig, and I also don't want to seem like I'm like I can't sing. So I'm kind of find myself in this limbo period where it's like, yeah, he's all right. It's like, do you know what I mean? You don't want to be that guy either way kind of thing. So I still got involved.
Yeah.
I sang a bit of Sia.
And then Boxing Day, we just had a day to ourselves. We just didn't do anything. Well, I lie. We took all of our Christmas decorations down on Boxing Day because, well, a number of reasons really. I missed my house looking tidy.
Yep.
Dexter was obsessed with trying to eat the tree.
Oh, that did my head in. That actually nearly drove me
I
to...
know. And if it
awesome.
wasn't done then, it wouldn't have been done till New Year's Eve, which is when we normally do it. But I'm in work till 1, and then we're having people round, so it would have been a bit of a time crunch. So
Yeah.
I just thought, let's just get it done.
True, that would have been mad New Year's Eve.
I know.
I hadn't even considered that. We're having people over as well, aren't we? So that would have been like, there would have been no time to
No time to chill either.
Yeah. It was a really good idea. And also, we were done with Christmas, weren't we? Like you said, we were happy just to get it back to normal and just kind of chill. So yeah. That was a good shout. And then we both went back to work, didn't we?
Yeah, so Chris was in Friday, and then I was in Saturday 9 till 1, but it was dead.
Yeah.
Like literally, like 1 or 2 people came in all morning.
It's that horrible point, isn't it, in the year where you've got to go in for the days you've got to go in for, but most people aren't.
Yeah, and there was no Optom in, so we weren't testing.
There's nothing to like. There's always stuff to do, but like it just feels like everyone's there to tick a box. Like, yeah, I've turned up to work.
Yeah.
Bang, there we go. When are we leaving? Like nobody really wants to be in work, do they?
No.
But yeah, we got through it, and here we are moving our way into the new year now.
Happy New Year.
What are we doing for New Year's? Like you said, we've got people over. Who's coming?
Nathan, Ryan, Riley, and Tia. I think said they're coming.
Nice.
So a quiet one. Lives out. Got
okay.
a family thing. She told me the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, quiet one. Just chilling.
Yeah, it'd be good that.
Have a couple of drinks and games and stuff. So that'll be nice.
And then back to it.
Which leads us onto the polls you did, actually.
Oh yeah, we've been doing some polls this week.
So we did a poll of, is New Year's better spent in or out, aka like town?
Town.
And it was a 50-50 split.
That shocked me to my absolute core.
In was winning for a while, but then a few of the youngsters jumped in and said out.
A couple of the cool kids got
Personally,
involved.
I'm an in.
Definitely all day. I'm
like
an in.
I love having a couple of drinks with my friends or my family, whatever. But ultimately, I want to be in my house.
Yeah, like
or a house.
We touched on it before, didn't we? Like the cost alone. The cost alone of just leaving your house, taxis, entrance to places, drinks when you're there. It's like, what? And then you've got the fact it's rammed. Yeah, it's not for me at all. That
no, same. No. The other poll you did was, is it too soon to bring down our Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
And that was on...
I put that
27th.
Up on, yeah.
And that was... So he had absolutely was 38%. And then no, you fools. Makes no sense, that, actually.
No, I thought this, right?
62%. I'm not sure what people mean.
So the way it was intended, is it too soon to bring it down? Yes, absolutely it's too soon. Or no, it's not too soon. So more people agree with the fact we brought it down early.
But I'm not sure if they took it that way.
We might have.
Yeah, it's a bit of
an error. That
bit of a shambles poll.
We can call that one a shambles. That's a big word. That's a big word. A lot of thought went into that. I even did it orange just to match the theme.
How cute.
Yeah, but still, I'm glad that the majority was smart enough to say, actually, it's okay to bring them down.
Yeah. I mean, we put them up early, and most people do these days, and then they want to get them down early to go into the new year fresh and tidy.
Does anyone still do 12 days before and 12 days after?
Yeah.
Do people actually do? Who's rocking a Christmas tree on the 5th of Jan? Like, who's doing that?
Honestly, makes me ill.
Yeah, that's gross.
Innit?
That's the other thing. Once you've taken your decorations down, you then go to someone's house who hasn't done that yet. You feel like you've stepped back in time.
I just feel like so obviously everyone, kickstarts their health journey in Jan. So if I were to come downstairs on like the 3rd of Jan and see a Christmas tree, I'd think, chocolates. And I'd be tempted.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm with you there. Yeah.
It's just easier for everyone, really.
Do you know the other thing we haven't really touched on about this week? Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin and Stacey.
What do we all think? What do you think?
I loved it. I'm going to be honest. At points, I thought it was a bit too serious, not enough comedy. But then I've been thinking back about it and remembering all these funny parts, like when Dave Coaches comes down the stairs.
Class.
I thought it was Bryn. I thought Gwen was bonking Bryn. I was going, it's Bryn.
Yeah.
Loads of people were saying they thought it was going to be Dick Powell.
Really?
You know the Welshman?
Yeah. Where was he actually?
He won in it, obviously. Neither was Dino. Petition to bring Dino back. I'm gutted.
Yeah, we like Dino, don't we?
But truthfully, it was the perfect ending I mean, I did watch, an hour and 25 minutes of Sonia.
Yeah. People are raving about her though, saying like she did a great job of being this bad character. But I just think it was weird to bring like the fact she's even in it is a bit like, you know what I mean? It wasn't. I'll be honest. If I'm being honest about how Gavin and Stacey went for me, right? It wasn't as good as I was hoping.
Yeah.
It was a good ending ultimately.
Yeah, the ending was the best part.
But that feeling you get, where spoiler it, but when he's like he's decided he's going to chase after her.
I wish I had had more of them two together.
But more of that feeling, that excitement of like, oh, it's happening, and then what's happening next, and I just
overall it was good. Was it my favourite Christmas special? No.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
What? 8 out of 10? I give it all right, maybe 6.5, 6.5 out of 10. I give it.
I was sad though.
Why?
Because it's over now.
Yeah.
And Mick's speech in the pub.
Oh, that was one of the best.
And then Smithy needing Mick to stand up for him to realise it was a bit. I thought, oh my god.
Have you seen people are ripping into the continuity? Get over it. People are saying stuff like, when Mick stands up, he's got a full pint.
Oh yeah, just do a grip.
And then he's got half a pint.
TV show.
Who cares, isn't it? Like, who's picking on stuff?
I have seen that actually.
Like, come on, get over yourself. Like, who actually cares?
Like, get a grip. It's a TV show. I love to pick plot holes like nobody else, right? I love it. I think it's funny.
You actually do love doing that.
But like serious plot holes, Like if, for example, pick a film. I don't know, Twilight. If in the first Twilight they said Bella can't drive, and then in the second one, it's, a day after and she can drive, and then it's, the next film's like, oh yeah, but she can't. That sort of plot hole.
Yeah. I
pick out.
Pick on them,
but a pint being half drunk and then being full, get a fucking grip.
Yeah, get over it. 'Cause I think as well, it's not even that bad a continuity. All it is he stands up with a full pint, and then suddenly it's a half pint. So like realistically, he could have just had a swig. When it panned to someone else, he could have had a big swig, and like
this is just stupid. It really annoys me.
And the other continuity, well, not continuity. The other thing people were saying is that Mick went to Smithy's stag do, but he didn't go to his son's stag do. So people thought that was weird. Yeah, but again, who cares? You're not watching.
And ultimately, I'm not being funny. It's Smithy, innit?
Yeah, innit?
I'd pick Smithy's stag over Gavin's.
Yeah, Gavin's one of my least favourite
characters.
Gavin's
boring, although he did, he came in clutch in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he did actually. That was his moment, wasn't it?
That was his time. Have you seen all those memes? And it's like, like in football, and it's like 90 plus 5 Gavin
no,
and
stuff.
That. Oh my god. So obviously, you get extra time, and then someone scores in the extra time.
Yeah.
That's what they mean.
Yeah, I love that.
It's really funny.
I'll see that.
I'll have to
link me up.
Yeah, I'll link you up, bro.
Link me up.
Link me up one time.
Yeah. You gangster. That was the most gangster moment of the whole podcast so far.
What else?
I think they were pretty good things, to be fair.
What was the first thing?
What do you mean? I mean the whole week. I mean the whole thing, sorry. The whole the whole stuff we've discussed.
Yeah, we had a good time this Christmas, I must say. I felt very adult.
Yeah.
We said this, didn't we?
Yeah, it was very adult, getting everyone over.
Doing dinner.
Opening presents, helping the kids open presents and all that stuff. And yeah, I love it. I love doing all that.
And me. I feel like I'm always in pyjamas when we film these podcasts.
You do love your pyjamas, yeah.
Listen, if I could wear pyjamas like all the time, I would.
I hate pyjamas.
I love being in pyjamas. I got my Daryl t-shirt on. I got my Ninja Bread Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I love pyjamas.
Don't get me wrong, right? There's a great selection of pyjamas in this house. Like we do own some good pyjamas. Even take this year's Christmas ones, The Simpsons. They were great pyjamas. But because the heating is quite often on.
Because I'm a freezing cold person.
I've never known a person need the heating on as much, honestly. We closed the door, so it's all trapped in here. The heating's on. It's been on 3 hours. Yesterday it was on for nearly 3.5 hours, right? I'm there dripping wet. And she's like, oh, it's freezing. She grabs a blanket. A blanket?
It was the one cuddled up under the blanket yesterday.
Oh.
You.
Yeah, because we'd then taken it off. We turned the heating off. We'd opened the door. It was nice and chilled. It was about 11:30. I thought, oh, get it on.
Freak.
Yeah, it was nice. But you don't like it when I cuddle under a blanket.
It's so icky.
Yeah, why is that icky?
Men being cold is the ick.
It's not. Men are people.
No.
We're humans too, you know.
Men being cold is the ick.
We are humans too.
Can you even imagine a man cuddled up under a blanket? Makes me sick.
What's the most icky thing a man can do for you? Have a little think on
Thing is,
that.
there's loads.
Okay, what's the most icky thing I've done?
Oh my god, paying me your change.
I love paying with change.
I
If
hate
I
it.
get right, so if it's like if something costs say £2.71, and I know that I've got about £3 in small change in my wallet, I'll count it out. And then
It makes me sick.
if I see that I've got like a 50 and I've already given like if I see I've got like two 20s and a 10 and I've given a 50, I'll take the 50 back and I'll put the two 20s and a 10 on the thing.
Makes me sick.
I love it. But then I love finding icks for you, don't I?
That's your whole personality.
Yeah. If there is something to do, I'll do it. Whether it's dancing in the kitchen, talking the funny voice, just generally being inappropriate when I shouldn't be, isn't it?
Hideous.
Brings me humour.
Right, so you've got a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Did you want to do those now?
Yeah, I do.
And then I'll
actually.
do the.
Let me throw it out there. Let me throw it out there.
Chris is going to be the main speaker now.
Yeah. So these are just things I've thought of throughout the week that I thought good conversation points, right? So what words are overused these days? So for example, when people say like something is epic, like
I hate that word.
Innit? Like for example, I make you a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever, right? I bring it to you, and you could respond to that by going, "That is epic," or "That is unbelievable." Like, what words are people using that are just
epic? Is one of them for me.
Okay.
And awesome. I feel like people over the age of 30 say awesome every other word, and it makes me sick.
I'm pretty bad for that. I'm a bit of an awesome guy, actually.
I hate it. I hate the word awesome. It's disgusting.
What's so bad about awesome?
It's just old. It's just what old people say.
What was it the other day that we asked Ray? And I said, what's the most typically... Oh, no, don't worry, actually. Don't worry. No, it's not. It was a random sidebar.
Anyway.
So we've got epic, we've got awesome, and I did have another one. Legendary. Legend.
Nobody says
when
that.
people say like, "Oh, legend," like you're not a legend just because you've turned up 5 minutes early.
I don't think that's a word that's overused, though.
Do you not?
People very, very rarely say legend. I feel you've taken this question and twisted it to yourself. Like, I feel like you're saying what word is used out of context.
Maybe. I just think
or not literally. Like
people say like, "Oh, legend." I think you're not a legend. Like a legend would be like Robert De Niro. He is a living legend.
I think the word literally is used too much.
Yeah, you might be right there.
I'm bad for it, but I think it is. And like.
Yeah, and umming. People that people who like they'll start making a point. I'm bad for it. They'll start making a point, and then they'll just be like, yeah, and it's like they stall. They don't. It's like everyone
for no reason.
Everyone does it. Everyone's brain just switches off. So everyone therefore should just understand that if somebody suddenly stops talking, it's because they need a moment.
Yeah, you don't have to fill the silence with You
don't have to fill the silence. Yeah, exactly. So that would be that would be one. Okay, next question. Would you do a Jake Paul and get in the ring with pro athletes? So, he's done the Mike Tyson one. Who else he fought? Tommy Fury? I'm sure there's others. But would you do that then? Would you?
For the right price, yes. If I knew full well, right, if someone rang me tomorrow and said, look, 6 months' time, you're going to fight Mike Tyson. We want you to lose, but you will take home £4 million. I'd say, yeah, sign me up.
Are we assuming there that every Jake Paul fight is scripted then?
Yes, every single Jake Paul or Logan Paul fight is fixed.
Clarify now. I only recently realised they were two separate people.
Really?
Genuinely, right? I thought it was one person, right? So, do they both do the fights then?
Yeah.
So they're both bad. They're both.
Yeah.
It's the same trick, just different pony, right?
Yeah. They're so fixed. So if someone rang me and was like, $4 million to get in the ring with Mike Tyson for 4 rounds,
you'd let him smack you in the face.
Yes,
though.
I would. I'm going in with £4 million.
But he could brain damage you. He could
And then my funeral's paid for though.
But you may not die. He might just give you one, right?
Well, no, because it's in the rules, isn't it? You can't, be too dangerous.
But is Mike Tyson going to pull his punches?
Yes. If Mike Tyson had landed any of his punches properly on Jake or Logan, whoever he fought, he'd have been knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you might be right there, actually.
I would get in the ring with anyone for the right money.
All right, here's one. Would you get in the ring with Conor McGregor?
If I got in the ring with Conor McGregor, I'd mash his face up and take the money, yeah.
Wow.
Listen.
I live with this girl, by the way.
Listen to this, right? I loved Conor McGregor. I was a Conor McGregor defender, day in, day out.
He is funny.
No longer. Me and McGregor, we're done.
Personal.
It's fucking personal. He got found guilty of rape.
Ooh.
Bad rape. And his stupid missus is sticking with him, saying she's a liar. He got found guilty.
Guilty's guilty, isn't it?
I'm not being funny, right? If you were accused of rape, I'd stand by you.
Thank you.
But if it came out that it actually happened, I'd wash my hands with you.
Curtains.
You'd be in your grave because I'd put him there.
You would, to be fair.
I would put him there. Don't matter who it was that sadly got raped. But he's an absolutely disgusting, vile human being. So put me in a ring with him.
Yeah, okay.
Conor McGregor, I'm offering you out.
Wow, it's officially a thing.
And your missus, D.
D.
Her name's D, I think.
Imagine being named after a letter.
D-E-E.
Wow.
Not like your friend D. D-E-I-G-H.
No, and that's not even. He made that name up. Sidebar.
What?
Yeah, so his name is actually Dustin.
What? Hang on.
His real name.
I'm finding this out now. Real life live.
Yeah. So his real name is Dustin, but I think the story goes he doesn't like Dustin, so he just. So he used to just go by call me D. But then obviously that stuck, and over the years I think he changed his name to D, so it's like D-E-I-G-H.
ASMR.
Horrible, man.
I just want a robin. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I would get in the ring for money. With anyone.
Would I do it? You're damn right I'd do it. There is not a price, honestly, right?
Chris loves money.
I love money too much, right? So if you said to me, 5 million quid to get in the ring with Mike Tyson, he's going to absolutely kick your back end, left, right, upside down, everything, right? I'd say do it. Happily do it, because I'll use part of that 5 million to recover. I'll spend $1 million on
facial construction,
psychological and physical, remedying. And then I'll probably be cocky enough to have another fight and then another 5 million, So yeah, I'd do it without a shadow of a doubt. Although the only one I'd question is MMA fighting, because that's more than just getting your face punched, getting punched up. That could be like imagine being in like a death lock or something, and your arms back here, your neck's there. Imagine that. I'd be terrified.
I guess, but I'd still do it for money.
If I'm getting paid big money, I'm all for it. Okay, that was a good one.
If someone said to me, "Here's 10 grand, slap your nan," I'd say, "Sorry, car," and I'd give her a smack.
Yeah, because you could then give her.
I'd give her 2 grand.
Well, you could give her 200 quid. So you give her a good slap, 200 quid. Gotta be smart with the pennies.
Sorry, nanny, if you're watching.
Yeah. Okay. And then I thought what could be fun is if we do a couple of would you rathers.
Okay.
Okay. So you got I'll think of a few, but you think of a few back. Okay.
I'm really bad at asking them though.
Okay. Well, I'll start with some easy ones then.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Controversial one for me. This hit me deep. This cut me really deep.
Yeah.
I have really long toes. People used to call me sloth toes and say that when I walked, I slapped the ground. So I basically already have fingers for toes. So I'll just go for fingers for toes.
Really? I think I'd go fingers for toes for this reason, because you could then use your feet like hands. So
like an ape.
You'd be like an ape. So
and I love them.
Exactly. So but the only trouble is, no, I think, I would do that. Fingers for toes. I mean, imagine how weird it would be if you had, because your toes are stumpier than your fingers.
Oh, like Megan Fox's thumb.
Huh?
Megan Fox got a thumb toe. A thumb.
Really?
Thumb. Yeah, you haven't seen it.
No, look at that after.
I bet you will.
But yeah, so I think I'd also agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather, get kicked in the face, full force, once a day, every day?
By who?
Me. Right? And you know when it's coming. Mm-hmm. So like midday, every day, I get to boot you in the face, right? I wouldn't, by the way. Or would you rather have somebody at some point within a 24-hour period every day keg you?
I'll take the kegging.
Yeah, it's the safer bet, right?
I'm not being funny. You've got size 13 feet and you're a very strong man.
Don't like to brag.
If Chris kicked me full force in the head once, I'd be dead.
Yeah, it probably would actually.
My brain would
Yeah.
come out my ears and my nose.
Yeah, do you know what? The more I think of that, that's a horrible.
I'll take the keg in.
Yeah.
Hang on, are we talking full frontal nudity or like pants?
I'm on about like you would have there's nothing to hide. There's nothing.
I'll still take the keg in, I'll be honest.
So you could be walking down the street. You could be walking down Albany Road, centre of town. You could be in your parents' house, your nan's house, right? All of a sudden, you wouldn't have any shit. You wouldn't mind that.
I'd be dead if I took the kicks. Or at least a broken nose, and I haven't got the money for a nose job.
Yeah, I'd take the keg.
You want to get your wiener out, do you?
The word wiener is a bit scary, but yeah, I guess I would eventually. Yeah, I think I'd side with the kegging, because ultimately I don't want to take one of my kicks to the face.
But you wouldn't be kicked by you; you'd be kicked by me.
It's still a kick to the face, though. You're quite like you've got that anger in you, haven't you? Like you've got that bottled aggression, that ruthless aggression that can just pop at any point.
He is right.
And I think if imagine, right, something annoyed you badly enough and it just struck 12 o'clock, I've got to go down there and just let you boot me in the face. Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Would you rather... Ew, a bird scared me.
Understandable. Sidebar, I hate seagulls. Biggest fear I've got. Carry on.
Okay, would you rather...
Yeah.
Once a week... So, for example, every Sunday, all your teeth crumble and fall out.
Oh, but grow back?
They come back on the Monday.
Yeah.
Or would you rather every Sunday all your fingers and toes break?
Oh, man.
But they fix then on the Monday morning.
I would opt for the teeth because I would not be able to eat, so I'd eventually lose weight. And also... if I didn't have fingers, it would mean that I had no option but to like not respond to texts and stuff. So I could say, yeah, it's Sunday. I can't respond to texts on a Sunday. I'd love it actually. Yeah,
So fingers.
No, so I'm saying I'd let my teeth crumble, and then. No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'd take away my fingers and toes, and I'd keep my teeth.
Yeah, I could feed you.
Exactly. I believe you do that as well.
I'd pick the teeth, by the way.
Would you? For the same reason?
Well, I'd be a skinny queen.
Different reasons, right?
But also, on a Sunday, like, I'll do my nails or whatever activities. I need my hands.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather wake up one day, okay, and it's 1941, right? Actually, let's go after. So 1951, right? You don't know anyone. You don't know where you are in the world, because each time once you wake up there, right? But you're there, right? Or would you rather never be able to leave your kitchen ever? So think about it before you rush into a decision, right? You'd have to sleep in there. You can't add a bed. You can't. So you're just sleeping in the kitchen. You're obviously eating. You're drinking. Can't use a toilet. You're gonna have to just find a corner of the kitchen. At least in 1951, you've got the world.
Well, I picked 1951.
Without me, I definitely pick the kitchen because I talk to you through the door.
Can you come into the kitchen?
No, but I can be the other side of the kitchen door. I can go up to the threshold.
What if I wanted a cuddle?
It's like a Vampire Diaries thing. I can go as far as the threshold.
What if I wanted a cuddle?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? You can't.
I don't like this question.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm not answering.
Really? You already have?
I revoke my answer.
Really?
I revoke it.
I've never had that before. Go on, let's try and think of one more each. Okay. Would you rather, be tripped up every 5 minutes for the rest of your life? So you're walking along every 5 minutes, just something trips you up, right? Whether it's a hand, a foot, right? Trip you up every 5 minutes for the rest of your life, or have to trip someone up that you don't know every 5 minutes.
I'm tripping somebody else.
Think about how annoying that would be, though. You could never do anything for more than 5 minutes because you'd have to find a stranger. So 2 a.m, you'd have to go and find a stranger and trip them up.
These questions are so daft.
That's why it's would you rather. They're not meant to be nice.
Yeah, but I mean, Chris, come on now. You don't put any logic into any of them.
They're meant to be illogical.
It's so daft. I hate it.
Go on, you pick that one.
Well, I'd just trip people then, because regardless of I would still have to be tripped up at 2 a.m.
I'd choose to be tripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd choose to be tripped.
That's because you don't like being seen as the villain.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's the easiest one.
Freak.
Yeah. Did you have another one?
No. Can't think of them. I'm bad at this game.
Okay. This is the last question now, right? What are the 3 main ingredients for a good roast?
Oh, easy money.
So, go on.
Number 1, roast potatoes. Anyone try and give me a roast dinner without a roast potato, I'm not touching it.
So that is your complete first choice on any roast?
Yes. Roast potato.
Wow.
Then the meat, whether it's chicken or beef.
Only the 2?
They're my favourite.
Okay.
And gravy.
So you'd have potatoes, meat, and gravy.
If I just got served that, I'm happy.
I wouldn't feel like that's a roast for me. See, for me.
Oh, I know what I've missed.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go again? Do you want to try again?
No.
Mine would be the meat.
Mm.
I don't care what meat I have on a roast, by the way. Probably the least likely I would pick is a gammon, but I'll still love a good gammon if it's cooked for me, right? So meat, I'd go stuffing.
That's the one I missed.
Yeah. I thought you'd regret that. Meat, stuffing, and controversially, I wouldn't go for the gravy. I would go for a bit of carrot, I think. And I'd roast the carrots. So I'd have carrots, stuffing, nice crispy stuffing with soft underneath. And then if I'm going to pick a meat, I'd go pork with a bit of crackling. Because you get 2 for 1 then.
I would like to redo mine.
Go on.
It would be roast potatoes, meat, and stuffing.
Roast potatoes, meat, and stuff. So yeah, you cancel the gravy as well then.
Yeah, I feel upon further reflection,
yeah,
it's not a roast dinner if there's not stuffing on there.
Because some people have that exact thought process about Yorkshire puddings.
I love a Yorkshire. I do love a Yorkshire, but if I could only pick 3 things, I'm not wasting my time on a bit of pastry or whatever it is.
I wonder how many people would choose gravy as one of their 3, by the way.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's not a roast without gravy.
It's not really, is it? It's just veg and meat.
Yeah.
For me, it's not a roast without stuffing. As soon as I smell stuffing, I know it's on.
We've got 2 boxes of stuffing up there. I might just make it and just have stuffing sandwiches.
And even that would feel like more of a roast than what you first described to me. Yeah.
Right, anyway, we've got an Am I the Asshole? Asshole. They're making another one.
Hangover.
Meet the Parents.
Why do I think Hangover?
I don't know.
Yeah, Meet the Parents is great. In order, they get worse. Yeah. Mind you, 2 is good. I think actually it's 2-1-3 for me.
Fair enough.
Meet the Fockers.
So anyway, here we are. Am I the asshole for telling a woman to stop humming during a classical music concert? That's the title.
This is great. Okay.
My fiance and I enjoy going to live classical music concerts as a special date night. Yesterday, I spent $110 on 2 front row seats for holiday music we were excited for.
Okay.
Not even 15 seconds after the music started, the woman directly behind me began loudly humming with the music. At first, I tried to ignore it, hoping she'd stop, but she just kept going. It wasn't subtle, it was loud. You could see her being overly touchy with her husband as well, and she was clearly drunk.
Okay. Drunk humming is different to normal humming. I'll give him that. Okay.
The husband at one point said something around the lines of her needing to stop as it's not polite, but the woman laughed it off.
Her husband said that?
No, the woman's husband. The hummer's husband.
Hummer's husband. Yeah. Okay.
But I was becoming incredibly mad at this point. I'm not a confrontational guy. I hate confrontation. But I was just brewing the entire time. My fiancé seemed to not have directly noticed, so I didn't want to cause a scene or ruin her night. But 30 minutes into the concert, I told my fiancé I needed to say something. I can't hear the music and I was frustrated. That's when my fiancé noticed and told me it's okay and not to make a scene. Maybe 5 minutes later, the woman behind me begins singing.
Oh, hang on.
If you're not familiar with classical music etiquette, you don't sing, you don't hum, you don't make sound, you don't tap your feet. This is when I turned around, directly looked at the woman and said, "Ma'am, please stop." The woman looked confused, asked me to repeat, and I said, "Ma'am, please stop. I've been listening to you the entire concert." She then hand waved me away out of embarrassment. The husband didn't even want to look at me. He looked so
I
embarrassed.
can imagine.
I could hear others laughing after I said that to her. You could hear the whispers of others giggling and repeating what I said to their significant other. But guess what? She didn't stop.
Oh no.
She tapped me on the shoulders 5 minutes later to apologise, and I waved her away. I didn't want to accept any apology. I was frustrated, and I didn't want to acknowledge her. If it wasn't my fiancé being able to enjoy most of the show, I would have asked for a refund or for someone to ask her to leave.
Wow.
But I do feel bad because my fiancé, now more tuned into the sound, became frustrated with the humming. The woman was directly next to my ear, but my fiancé was next to me and was just a bit further away and at an angle that made it as to why she didn't notice it at first. Well, that was a bit wordily weird.
Yeah.
But she then said something to the woman, asking her to be quiet, and again, no change. Honestly, when the concert ended at the hour mark, I didn't want to look at that woman. I didn't want to do anything but leave. I paid £110 to listen to a woman hum in my ear for an hour. It was a lesson in patience, but not in a good way. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a concert, you deal with people.
I agree with you. I think the guy is an arsehole.
Yeah.
I think the guy is an intolerant arsehole. And I think, like, I don't know about this etiquette. I've never been. Is it the opera you said, wasn't it?
Classical music concert.
Yeah. So I'm not familiar with all of that. So maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's like, you don't do this, you don't do that.
Unspoken rules.
Yeah, but equally, it's the modern day, mate. People talk, people hum, people are having fun.
Yeah, like if I go to a concert, I'll be singing along.
Yeah.
And if anyone told me to shut up, I'd say, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah. I mean, fair play. I can imagine. Like, remember we went to the gig in Manchester? Like, and we had that guy behind me who was just like, you basically trying to start a fight with you.
Yeah, but that wasn't him singing. Like, that was him trying to start a fight.
But my point there is there was a guy behind me at a gig. I was at the front of, like, the group of people. He was behind me, and throughout the gig, he progressively got more like, he was singing in my ear. He was pushing at one point, wasn't he? He was making.
He was just looking to start a fight.
But even then, I didn't respond.
No,
because it's like, you're at a gig. You take what you get when you're at a gig.
Yeah, if I was humming at a classical music thing, and someone turned around and was like, "Can you shut up?"
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Now I'm going to hum louder.
Imagine having nothing better to do than worry about somebody's humming at a classical gig. Yeah, I think the guy.
I think he's an asshole.
Yeah, same. I think he's intolerant. Imagine living with him. He's the sort of guy who, like, if you're accidentally just like tapping your fingers or something, I bet he snaps on you there and then. I bet he's really horrible about it as well.
Like, here's an idea: if it's irritating you and not your missus, swap seats with your missus.
Yeah. And like, as for getting a refund. Really?
Get a grip. You go out in public, you deal with the public.
And also, he's front row.
Yeah.
He's front row. How quiet is the gig for him to be able to hear a hum?
Mm-hmm. He's the asshole.
Yeah, absolutely, he's the asshole. Yeah, 100% agree. And I think more people should just keep humming when asked in those situations. Personally, I think they should just accept where they are. These people who like to kick up fusses.
Yes.
So that would be my piece on it anyway.
Mr. Man, you're an asshole.
You're officially labelled asshole.
We always agree.
Yeah, we do. I want to find one where we don't agree one day.
I'm sure they will be.
I thought you'd be on Mr. Arsehole side on that one.
No.
I thought you'd be like, yeah, he's got a point.
Thing is, even if it's annoying you, just deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of times, for example, we've been at the cinema and someone's been annoying.
Yeah.
But you just put up with it. You don't go out of your way to embarrass somebody or ask somebody to make them leave. Like,
what do I always say as well, right? It's those points in your life when you're most irritated and most wound up. In hindsight, when you move away from them, you look back on them, and they're the funny stories you can tell people. So basically, the person behind him gave him a good story to tell someone one day. So for me, I think he's bang out of line.
I agree.
That was a good one. Did you have any more? Anything more?
No, that was it for me.
I think that's us then.
I think that's us.
Next time you see us, it will be a new year.
2025, year of the marriage.
This is the last one of the year.
2025, year of the marriage.
Year of the marriage.
We can officially say, I'm getting married this year.
I'm getting married this year. Well, I'm not yet. I'm getting
No,
married.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, next year. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that.
So excited.
We need to do more on our dance, by the way.
Not today.
Not today. We've showered.
Yeah.
It's warm and active, that, isn't it? But
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow. We've got
We're
footy
in
tomorrow.
work and then football.
Yeah. Maybe by the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe by the next
Yeah.
time we can add to our thing, and you can also use the harmonica to start working on the plan.
Yeah. That starts January. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. By next time we
Mhm.
come on, yeah. Cool.
Lovely. Okay. Well,
Good seeing you all.
see you next time, kids.
See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.